All right, so in front of us we have three microphones. We have the Rode PodMic, which is $99. We have the Rode Procaster, which is $229, and we have the Shure SM7B, which is $399. Now, in this video, we're going to check the quality of these microphones, and I'm going to try to do that as quickly as possible. Hey, I'm Ken. I don't like to waste time with long intros, so let's get right into it. One thing that I cannot stand is when content creators talk about microphones and they give you 9 minutes of software and how it's built, and then they give you like 10 seconds of actual quality. That's not going to happen here. I'm going to talk about the mics while using the mics while I talk, so let's get started. And just so you know, there'll be no EQing in post. I will not do anything to the microphones. This is just bare bones, how it sounds out of the box, right into your ears. So let's start. So first up, we have the Rode PodMic. Again, this is $99. Now the Rode PodMic, as you can see, has this solid brass construction. It is super hefty in hand and it feels like it's built like a tank. What's also nice about the Rode PodMic is that it has an internal pop filter and it has a double mesh housing to help with plosives. Those are the P's, the B's, the popping sounds that you might get with those certain letters or words. Also, it has a ceramic finish, and actually, although it's pretty heavy, it actually weighs under 2.5 pounds, which is still heavy. So this is what the Rode PodMic sounds like right out of the box, and me talking about less than, I guess, 6 inches away from it. Now I'm going to show you the proximity effect, which is me putting my mouth closer to the microphone so you get a little bit more bass. So this is my voice with the proximity effect. As you can see, it's right up against the microphone. You should notice a little more bass in my voice because I'm so close to it. People do this in radio. They love the sound of it because it actually fills the bass, the low ends more, and it's more pleasing to the ear. I don't think it's that big of a deal, but it does make me feel cool and actually can hear it. So I guess it does work. So this is the Rode PodMic, again, $99. Now, this is the Rode Procaster. This is $229, again from Rode, and one of my favorite mics, low-key. Now, the reason I love this mic so much is that it has an internal shock mount, and it has an internal pop filter. Now, although you can see that metal mesh, and it looks really great, if you pop the top off, there's actually a little foam windscreen underneath it to help with those plosives. Again, those popping P's and B's that you might get from certain words. Now, one other thing that I really love about the Rode Procaster is that it actually feels like it gives a warmer tone than the other microphone, which I really like. And honestly, if I had no other microphone other than the Rode Procaster, I'd be very happy because I think the audio sounds amazing. Now, we're gonna do that proximity effect again. We're gonna bring this closer to my mouth so we get a little bit more bass. All right, now this is the proximity effect with the Rode Procaster. You should be hearing a little more bass in my voice because of the proximity. Again, I am right up against this microphone and it still sounds delightful. I'm listening to this in my headphones and my goodness, I can listen to this microphone all day. It's just super warm. It sounds super amazing. And for $229, it's really not that bad of a price for what you're getting because again, built like a tank, 1.5 pounds, has that internal pop filter, and it just looks amazing. Now, I actually had to buy this little, I don't know, I forget what it's called. I bought the stand. It comes with the wires and stuff like that. I can't think of the name, but you know what I'm talking about. I bought this separate on Amazon. I'm going to have links in the description, but Rode Procaster, one of my favorites, $229 for this bad boy. Okay, last but not least is the Shure SM7B. You probably recognize this microphone because every single Twitch streamer that you love or every single podcaster that you might watch when they offer a video has this microphone. It's kind of the industry standard. It's one of my favorite mics as well. Listening to it now, you can tell it's pretty warm. It does a really good job of picking up those lower ends, I think, than any other microphones, but that's something that you guys can argue about in the comments. I will say there is no cloud lifter or FET going from this into my audio interface. I just have the Zoom F4, which is a tank on its own. It could power this microphone because it is super quiet, which means it needs a lot of gain. It needs a lot of gain. All right, so I'm going to read you a little bit of what it says about the Shure SM7B on the site. So you get an internal air suspension shock isolation, virtually eliminates mechanical noise transmission. All right, that sounds pretty cool. The detachable close-talk windscreen eliminates the need for any add-on protection against explosive breath sounds, even for close-up vocals or narration. Now, this thing is also about 1.5 pounds, same as the Procaster here. And although they're about the same weight, I feel like this one's a little more fragile. I don't know why. It just feels like it is. Maybe because it's so expensive at $399. But again, this is what the audio sounds like. Obviously, it's a Shure SM7B. You're going to get what you pay for. It sounds fantastic. But does it sound better than this? I don't know. You tell me in the comments. All right, so now I'm going to do the proximity effect where I'm going to put my mouth up against the microphone to introduce a little more bass. All right, so this is my voice with the proximity effect going into the Shure SM7B. I can tell in my headphones that I am getting a little more bass. I actually feel like I have to talk a little lower because it's picking up my voice just a little too strongly, but I do like this microphone. And as you can tell from the video that I just showed you, it actually is the lint collector because of the wind muff here. It just collects all the lint in the room or dust. So if you're ever gonna shoot B-roll, don't be like me and make sure you clean your mic. I didn't feel like it because I wanted to show you that there was lint and dust that will collect on the microphone. Yep, that's a Shure SM7B. That's $399, and this is what you get. And this is the proximity effect. And the plosives and the popping. I think the Shure SM7B does the best job of eliminating those. But again, this has a big old windscreen on it. The Procaster has one inside, and I just hate giving credit to this microphone because it's so darn expensive, but whatever. You make the decision for yourself. I'm not here to make the decision for you. Shure SM7B, here it is. Okay, so that's all three microphones. You have the Pod mic at $99, you have the Rode Procaster at $229, and we have the Shure SM7B at $399. Which one do you think sounds the best? I'm not here to tell you which one I think sounds the best, because that's not the point of this video. I just want you to hear the quality of these microphones and not for just 10 seconds from other guys and girls who do this kind of thing. So let me know in the comments which one you prefer. Again, I am Ken, the Content Coach. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you like this, throw me a like. If you love this, throw me a sub. Also, I will have links to all these microphones and the stands and stuff like that in the description below. They're Amazon affiliate links. If you click them, it'll help me out. So again, Ken, the Content Coach. Go out and make something. Wasn't this nice just to hear the microphones without all the other fluff? I actually made this video because I am tired of looking it up from other creators and having to hear them blab about their day for 10 minutes in the intro. Just, bro, give me the quality. That's all I want to hear. I have my headphones on, I am ready to watch, and I just hear you blab about software and design for 45 minutes. Software and design, that is important stuff, but at the end of the day, I just want to hear how it sounds. So I hope I gave you enough for you to understand. That's all I wanted to do. Okay, bye.